What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? What a difference a week makes. Donald Trump, your president, is now very clearly asking his supporters to call off any violent plots ahead of next week's inauguration. His dramatic change of tune came hours after the House of Representatives voted to impeach him for an historic second time for inciting the Capitol insurrection. Trump said, "I unequivocally condemn violence that we saw last week. Violence and vandalism have absolutely no place in our country and no place in our movement." In the video message recorded in the Oval Office, he spoke directly to his loyal followers, saying, "No true supporter of mine could ever endorse political violence. No true supporter of mine could ever disrespect law enforcement or our great American flag." Of course, just 1 week ago, he told his assembled followers in Washington, D.C. to show strength to take back the country, and then directed them to march to the Capitol where Congress was voting to verify Joe Biden's presidency victory. Of course, just 1 week ago, he told his assembled followers in D.C. to show strength by taking back the country. He then directed them to march to the Capitol where Congress was holding a vote to verify Joe Biden's presidential victory. This dude, in his speech, he referenced the FBI intelligence about plans for violent protest in all 50 states. He said the FBI is going to be ready. If you are a criminal, if you got it on your mind, we're going to get you. That's what he was saying in a nutshell. One part of the video that might be particularly hard to swallow is when Donald Trump said, "Like all of you, I was shocked and deeply saddened at the calamity at the Capitol last week." Apparently, about 220 members of Congress didn't agree that Trump was really sad. This is why they voted to impeach his ass. This dotard fixed his mouth to say, "No true supporter of mine would ever endorse political violence. No true supporter of mine would ever disrespect law enforcement or our great American flag." All I saw was a whole lot of disrespect of law enforcement, the American flag, and violence. That's all I saw. And many of his supporters, that's all they really are about. And I'm talking about his hardcore supporters, the one he really count on, those. That's really his lane. That is the type of people that are attracted to him. Those are his supporters. The ones who don't want to follow the rules, don't want to wear a mask, always putting out guns, hot-headed, ready to gun down the police. These are his supporters. And the only reason why he's making these statements now is because they are on his ass. And that's what he does. He gonna go as far as somebody let him, and then he back up. Then he gonna go as far as they let him, then he'll back up. So what's really messing him up is his money getting funny. The bank's pulling out. See, they're pulling out on the PayPal, the payment systems are pulling out on him. Can't sell that merch. He can't even talk. He don't have a voice. His messages are being filtered now. He got what? About 7 more days? It's a wrap. It's over. And this fool sees the writing on the wall, and he's trying to save face so that he can jockey and put himself in a position to strike again. He is a snake. And just like he bit once he got in the office, he'll bite again once he get back on his feet. He's trying to play the sympathy card, the old banana in the tailpipe trick. It reminds me of the saying, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool me none of the time. Well, it didn't really go like that, but I think in this situation, it's appropriate. Donald Trump, your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?